This is another recording sessions, or to be precise, another development vlog video on Project Leia. So after over 3 months or 4 months already has passed since the last update video. So here I am now for another update on Project Leia. So here's the things going on with Project Leia now. Recently I have been, to be precise, changing quite a bit. One, I changed from the standard map to map movement. I kind of find it simple as that is too much for me, and it's just kind of too much for me to work on that certain levels, and I think about just going from a simple level to level, and there's just too much to work with, because I know there's been map to map levels, there's things that I can do, like there's certain level that you can enter, there's certain this and that, there's a lot of things I can do with only a map to map travels. But instead, after for over almost years already doing map to map levels, I just see it so, God, I am so tired out and stressed out, and I might just drop this entire project just because of those map to map levels. So instead, I just went to the overworld city. Instead, one, it saved me so much time and I don't need to create those map levels anymore. But I'll just keep them around just in case. I'm just going to keep them around for any potential events or potential story changes or any form of changes in the game, because there may be some changes in the long runs and along the way in the game. Plus, there will be a couple of changes on the story as well, so I actually might to re-edit the story again just to fit, because I changed a lot of things from the first map design of mine to this new map design. So there's been a lot of changes, so I think it's necessary to make these changes to make my job much more easier. But maybe, just maybe, I might go back and re-edit them and bring it back to the old design. I'm not sure, but there's just part of me that I might keep this part of this island, these changes, or maybe actually revert back, change some back. No, sorry. I'm incorrect. I'm saying is I'm going to keep this old map and maybe brings something that I actually from the old map to this new map that could really fit. So I am still sticking close to the original map design of mine, close as possible. Maybe some changes there and make it much more sensible in map designs, like an entire world than like a certain continent or a certain area instead. So yeah, this is like an entire world map already. Next part is this. That's the part of nation. So I might again, the Crystal Kingdom might change a bit again later. I might change the Crystal Kingdom from an island to a floating castle or back to the island. I'm not sure, because either way, both of them can work one way or another with necessary changes, but some part of area might be changes and some part will be remain to the stories that I actually thought before in writing the story about the game, that sometimes might not can properly implement in the story, like certain things are quite impossible on a certain levels of floating castles, or on an island castle that actually have caves and mountains. So here I am now talking about it right here, the new progress development progress. So map 1 is map changes, and number 2, I might drop some stories just to save some time or possibility of difficulty of trying to implement them. But I am trying my best to find a way to implement them in the game. But I haven't talked about it yet before, but maybe some part of the story will be dropped just to save time and enjoyable. But as well, if that certain part has actually a certain implementation of the story, then I might keep it. So yeah. So thank you guys for listening to this recording session for Project Leia for this month, or for any future design project will came around later. So thank you for listening.